What's up? It's the lab. We are back for another amazing episode.
We're back in the lab.
Oh my
with
gosh.
LNA and
BJ.
And if you didn't know, that's why we call it the lab. We came up with this. Who's like, well, you know what would be the perfect name for a podcast with all of us? And I was
Right.
like, Laconda,
Yeah.
Alicia,
Right.
And BJ.
I like it. It's like
Friends.
me
The lab. And
with
the
my
lab.
aunties. And
But hold up. Nah, I might be a younger cousin.
Oh, I'm still young and fabulous now. Don't get it
Nah,
twisted.
I
Don't get
have
it
to-
twisted.
Like,
Hold up.
no, that was not to be disrespectful, but they're like my auntie figures. But it's okay.
Oh, that's
I
all
see
right.
that was born maybe 5 years
Woo.
before him.
Right.
all right.
They'd be having it for me. But today we are having a great conversation. As you all know, if you're watching this, the Super Bowl probably already happened by now.
Right.
But we're gonna talk about Super Bowl halftime performances and the one this year, obviously Kendrick Lamar's performance. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of a Kendrick fan. I don't know about y'all, but
He's doing
let's
his
talk
thing.
about it.
He's doing his thing.
Listen, I am a huge Kendrick fan, and everybody know why I'm a huge Kendrick fan.
Why?
And why?
Oh,
Tell us why.
Because Kendrick's a huge Tupac fan.
You know it.
I'm a huge
West
Tupac
Side.
fan.
Did he say West Side?
But
Oh,
he just
God.
reminds me. You can tell that's who he embodies that. You know,
Right.
Right.
Not him. He has his own thing, but you can tell that's who he studied. And he picked the right person to study from.
Oh, yeah.
He's just, and I love California as well. So
I love California as well.
Right.
I went to my first time in California was last year, obviously, for the
Right.
BT Awards, and it is a vibe. It really is.
really
Like
is.
everything
Everything's
that you see on TV, it really is a vibe. Obviously, I pray for the people that have been
Yes.
affected by the fires out
Oh,
there.
yeah. We have to keep
But,
them in our prayers. Definitely.
Right.
Let's focus on Kendrick Lamar. His last. It's funny how everything happened from the Super Bowl announcement to the dropping of the album GNX. And if you haven't heard that I was listening to some of the songs like
Right.
in the car
Really?
just randomly, and I listened to the album when it came out. But I'm like, wait a minute, I really feel like this is real hip hop. Like
Right.
this
Really?
is hip hop.
see,
So, which one
Like-
of your favorite? Which is one of your favorites? Since you've been listening so far.
One of my favorite songs on the album has to be either Dodger Blue or Man in the Garden, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, he might come out with that this weekend because actually it's the day before the Super Bowl.
Right.
But I don't know what song he's gonna come out or what songs he's gonna perform. But I really do like that song.
so how long do they get to perform for the Super Bowl? I'm so
Is it like 15 minutes or something
No,
like
it's
that?
13, right?
Oh,
I think it's
13 minutes?
13, right? Yeah, it's
13 minutes, okay.
So, okay. So I think he's gonna come out with one, like I told you, with either the song he did for the Super Bowl performance with Dr. Dre and Snoop,
Right. All
Okay.
right.
or
Okay.
he's gonna come out with the My Style.
Yeah, so me and some of my coworkers was talking about that as well. We that was one of our options that he was gonna come out with. I forgot something else someone said. But yeah, I think too off. I just like the verse, like
And the
I could
vibe.
hear him
Yeah,
the vibe.
the
I
vibe.
could hear him
Right.
coming out to that. I don't know.
So, but we all know he's gonna end with they not like us.
He
Oh,
might.
yes, got
I don't think so because
You
I
think so?
tried to
Why?
remember SZA is performing, but he might.
But by the time they
no.
not like us,
So-
so everybody will be tired.
So this is the song that the song I want them to end off on is. Do y'all remember the Black Panther song?
Right, I do.
All of the stars. I think that would be perfect to end off on it, but
no, you gotta end with
they
that.
might not. But
They're,
I really
they're
do
not
think
like that.
I don't think they're gonna end off with it. But in my mind, I want them to
End off with that.
But I
In
know it's
your
not gonna
mind.
happen. But
Right.
yeah, but
Because they're going to be so hyped
But we know
anyway.
that song's gonna be in there because of the times that we're in. So
Right.
Right.
he might begin with that song.
that actually might be.
You,
'cause
Now, that
SZA's
could be an
performing,
option.
Right.
That could be an option.
you're on to something. He might begin with that song.
Right. I
But he
don't know.
still can end with they're not like
We're in
us.
But-
February.
Right. It is Black History Month, so that's
Right.
another thing to think about. But I just love Super Bowl halftime performances
Right.
because especially it gives artists
Right.
like, although they don't get paid for it, but it gives them the freedom to, we hear it on the radio, but from the arrangements of the songs, they're different. Like it's a whole vibe. And one of the things, just to talk about the Super Bowl, I'm really excited about. It's this drummer that I follow. His name is Tony Lambright, but basically he's each Super Bowl performance for like the last couple of years, he's done like a drum cover.
Really?
Oh,
Of like the
really?
performance, and that's one reason I love it, because I love music. But I'm gonna put this in here because like I know
He's
the
gonna
Kendrick
be there?
Lamar. No, he's not gonna be there, but he's like he might not be there. But I know his cover of the Kendrick Lamar of Super Bowl halftime performance after it's done. After it's done, he's gonna take the music and he's gonna play over his own
okay.
cover.
Like
right,
their
right,
own, like, live
right.
thing.
So
Okay.
basically, after I know it's gonna be. It's gonna be hard. Like I can't wait to see that. But he's gonna. I promise you, he is gonna perform at the Super Bowl one day.
You know,
Oh, wow.
Probably as a drummer. But hey, I'm claiming it for him.
I'm for
But
it.
that's what I'm excited for. But what has been your favorite Super Bowl halftime
Oh my
performance so
God,
far?
BJ, really?
I'm trying to
You really
think.
have to do this.
We
Now
gonna do
he's
it.
trying to take me back.
So let me
Golly.
tell you, I'm gonna keep one of the individuals out because we're about to talk about that individual soon.
Mm-hmm.
But Riri, my girl. Now I'm a huge Snoop fan, Dr. Dre fan. So that was classic. That's in a category all by itself.
Right.
That was
Oh,
just
yeah.
classic. You know, even though I'm still a little upset with Dr. Dre for only playing a little snippet of Tupac, but that's
Right,
okay. He
that's
played
okay.
it. He played it. He did it. Shout out to Dr. Dre, great producer. Awesome.
Yep.
But Rihanna performance, and to say she was with child at the time, she was having a baby. Her performance was just everything. The visuals, the dancers. Oh my God.
So I actually watched that yesterday, and
Really?
I was like, yeah, this was really one of the best
Best-
halftime performances.
yes, she
Like it
did
was
that.
simple, but since I read some of the comments, and like someone said, it was simple, clean,
And just-
it was
Genius.
Yeah.
It was genius
It was.
from the
Genius.
songs, the arrangements, and although like she was pregnant at the time, so it's like you got to commend her. And actually, I went to a conference like about a year ago, and I met the guy that like does the production. His name
Oh,
was
wow.
Jesse Collins, and he was
Okay.
talking about like how, if y'all don't know, like the field, they really don't like to put too much stuff on the field because the
Yeah.
science of the field,
Yes.
because it
Right.
yeah,
Because
so
of the game,
so that's why she was up in the air, and I was like, oh wow, that's why. So it's really cool. That's another thing I think Kendrick is probably going to be up in the air.
Up in
a
the
lot.
air?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So-
Okay. That
But-
makes a lot
You know
of sense,
what?
though.
Okay, so that makes sense why.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just taking it back. That makes sense why when Dr. Dre and those did that there it was high. They were
Right, it was,
high.
and then it was.
Okay.
It's not the whole field, as you like notice. Like now, they don't really cover the whole,
Whole
field.
field.
It's like the center, or just if you
Okay.
think about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Right. Yeah.
So
but
what's
a lot of
your
sense.
favorite?
ooh, I think I have to put 3 in the
Oh,
category for
Lord.
me. Like I can name my top 3. I can't really name my favorites because like I grew up, kind of watching it, but now as I get older, I appreciate it a little bit
Right,
more.
right.
Okay.
So I would have to say top 3 Super Bowl performances for me, and this is not in any particular order, but it would have to be Rihanna, like yours,
Right?
Usher.
Oh, why you taking mine?
I'm sorry, but I got to put Usher in there because of the sonic boom. He brought up the
Yeah.
HBCU culture, the band,
Right.
And finally, this was the first one, like the first Super Bowl halftime performance I can just remember watching as a child. That was just like a core memory. Like I remember after it, everyone was like, "Oh my, this lady did a great job," and it's none other than Beyonce.
Right. I was gonna hope.
And yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
I just had to say it. Like
Yeah.
those are the top 3 for me. I can remember as a
Yes,
child.
my
Just
favorite
growing
one
up.
with her, and I know Alicia, but as far as Beyonce, my favorite one with her was when she had the replica of what Michael Jackson had on.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alicia, what's yours?
Of course, it was Usher, hunty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love
You
it.
don't have to call.
Oh, go ahead. You better
Did
sing.
y'all see how he had that stage leaning?
Yes, I loved it. I
That
loved
was
it.
What-
that
what do you say?
anytime song.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but everything, normally, when Usher comes out, he's going to do his thing. He can go from 0 to 10 million in a minute.
Showed out for the A.
Yeah, of
Right.
course. He's going to hold it down. He's going to
The
hold it down
skates
for
was really
Atlanta.
nice, yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
I love, and I know I'm not going off key off subject because we'll talk about him sometime in the future. But I just love when he and Jermaine Dupri collaborates.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Like
That's
how
what's
I
up.
love when Mariah Carey and Jermaine Dupri
Collaborate, yeah.
Right.
So, great collaborations.
Right.
That was amazing.
Definitely.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, everybody can't wait. Well, of course, when this comes out, the Super Bowl would have been over, but nevertheless, everybody's amped up, ready. So who you going for, the Panthers or?
No, the Eagles. The Eagles and the.
Did I say the Panthers?
You said the Panthers.
I did say the Panthers. We was just talking about the Panthers. We was
The
talking about
Eagles
y'all.
and the Chiefs are playing, but it's okay. It's okay. We gonna get you right.
I'm so amped. I'm calling out the wrong
But
thing.
my next question was gonna be, since we talk, it's okay. Since we talk about since we're talking about entertainment,
Right.
do you think the Super Bowl, like having the artists perform, do you think that is a staple moment in their career, or does that take their career to the next level? Or,
I think it is.
Oh,
I think.
me.
even though it's not paid, but like,
It don't matter.
But that's worldwide.
I think so, right?
It's worldwide.
It's the biggest game in America.
And then not only that, you get to do business with Jay-Z, who's a great businessman.
Now since he's picking the halftime performance.
Right. And one thing I love about Jay-Z being the individual who picks is that you're seeing a lot more of us.
Right,
Yeah,
right. I would
definitely.
A lot more of us. So shout out to him for that. Even though I love a good rock band now.
say. So,
Get it twisted.
and that's my point. And I will say, because we have seen a lot of us in recent
Yes.
years. But you know who I really would like to see next year? And I would not be bad with it. Don't fault me. I told somebody this yesterday.
What?
You ready?
We think.
Go ahead.
Taylor Swift.
I see Taylor Swift doing it, but like I said, her fans would buy out the stadium before the football fans would buy out the
They
stadium.
probably
Yes.
would.
So it's like they'll be up and her fans will be in the.
Yeah, they'll make sure that
They'll be on the floor.
They might have to let them on the
they'll
field.
be on the field.
Right. So that'd be a great Super Bowl.
Right.
Oh yeah, no
halftime
doubt.
show. Yeah.
Right,
So-
right.
No doubt.
Since we talked about entertainers, what's next? We had another.
So so since we're talking about entertainers, you know who I would have loved to see? Since you said you would have loved to see Taylor Swift perform, but had this individual still been living, you know who would have had a great Super Bowl? Okay, now don't kill me.
I think I know.
I already know
think
where you're
we
going.
already know where you're going.
No, see, I'm about to trick y'all.
Okay.
But Elvis Presley would have did a darn good Taylor Swift.
See, he never did a Super Bowl?
No, because
Oh wow.
Super Bowl probably wasn't one of
yeah,
Right.
like,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
he would have had his fans would have been like Taylor Swift fans, like
Yeah.
Beyonce fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of Beyonce, who's one of the amazing individuals, entertainers of all
The
time.
yeah, entertainer of the year.
Seen her live. If you're missing a treat, so go check out that Cowboy Carter this summer. for
Right,
tour.
right.
So, but do you put her on that level of a Elvis?
Yes, I think
Oh,
she's.
yeah.
I think she's
Definitely.
beyond that now.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's
she-
no
yeah,
disrespect to
yeah,
Elvis.
she is
but-
beyond that. I was just asking because of the different times.
And that's the thing. I think people try to compare a lot of times
Right.
artists, and then we forget like the times are different.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, I was watching a video this morning talking about the Drake and Kendrick rap beef. Obviously,
Right.
there's been rap beefs like with Biggie and Tupac before, but now the times are different because there's social media and so many factors. I think people forget, and we try to compare like artists like Beyonce a lot of times
Yeah.
to like even Michael Jackson. And I've heard conversations like that before, but we have to realize that Michael Jackson was the Beyonce of that time,
Right.
Because that was, for instance, variables and the factors. There was a social media, but if there was social media, he would be up there with her, or
Right.
even
Yeah.
probably, I don't want to say past, but because I can't really say that because he's not in his time,
Right,
So
right.
like, but that's what I'm trying to say. So Beyonce is just the best at what she does,
Oh,
just
yeah.
as
Oh,
an
no
entertainer right
doubt.
now. Like
Yeah,
nobody's
she's
not
a-
really touching her, but
Yeah.
Especially live. I've been seeing her live since the first time I saw her live. I think like my senior year in high school back in the 90s.
Okay,
I
never
saw
saw.
her live, which Destiny's Child, and by
Okay.
that time it was just I think Farrah was in the group at that time.
It was like
But I
four-
saw her
it started out with
senior
four
night
of them.
or something. It was 4 of them, but
Yeah,
it wasn't
4
the
of them.
original 4 who were
Right.
amazing as well. But then I would see her every year that I could at the Essence Festival.
Okay.
And let me tell you, that's when I knew this woman is bad. Like
Oh, yeah.
this is what God put her here to do, and she's doing it, and she's still doing it, and she's opening up doors, and it's amazing. I have to give her flowers. And
Yeah,
like
because-
I said,
Got
if
you.
you've never seen her live, then you're missing a treat.
So I think we all can say she the best entertainer of
Oh
our time.
yeah,
right?
definitely.
Oh,
She
yeah.
just got honored at the Grammys.
Grammys, right.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's doing her thing, and then
Think-
got her bringing her daughter along with her. So I mean, she's doing some amazing
Listen,
things.
I love Beyonce. I love Blue, but it's the middle daughter. It's the youngest daughter. I love her.
You don't really see them like that though.
No, you starting to see her
A little bit
lot.
more? Okay.
She is a vibe. Blue
Okay.
is a vibe, but the young, what's her name?
Rumi is it Sarah Rumi?
Rumi. She is a vibe. She has her pocketbook. She is a vibe. But she's a great entertainer, and I think, you know, just like individuals, just like with James Brown, everybody back in that time would take something from him,
Right.
and add it to their show. Same thing with the Temptations. Someone would take something from them and add it to their show.
Right.
So that's Beyonce. So word to the.
I don't even know if you can get something from Beyonce. The way she be twisting, turning, and throwing the leg up and all that. I don't know, child. But you could do
We
it.
see it today. I
But
mean,
it's just amazing to see how she puts all that together. The energy is like out of this world.
I think, and what we all, the goal is always to not be the best. It's to be the best, but it's always to have someone top what we do.
Yes.
And I think that's what
Yes.
she's doing. I
Yeah,
think
definitely.
right now, if we go call her the greatest entertainer of all time, I think she's setting the foundation
Oh yeah.
for others to even wow us more.
You know what though? Tupac said that. He said that he wanted someone to be. Don't say that he's better than me. I want somebody to be better than me, and I see that with Kendrick.
I was just about to say.
Hold on
Yeah.
now. Not better than him, but someone who reaches that, you know, highest. That's
That
like Beyonce,
plateau.
like Diana Ross set the bar for Beyonce. Beyonce
Yeah.
now setting the bar. So that's what
Right.
I'm saying. Like Tupac set that bar for Kendrick, and now he's setting the bar.
Right.
So I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. I get
Right.
it.
Wow.
So shout out to Beyonce, great entertainer
Right.
of this decade, century,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
decade,
this
century,
century,
but,
yeah.
Of this season right now.
and past seasons, because she's
Yeah. She's doing her
right,
thing.
and since we're talking about that, do y'all have any artists that y'all think are going to be that next or hit that mark next?
it can be a rapper or
It can be a rapper or anybody. You know?
Oh wow.
you know what? Shout out to the women that are doing their thing,
I would say yes.
especially in hip hop. Because let me tell you,
Yeah, I like
I got one in
SZA.
mind. Okay, you know I like SZA too. I was about to say that's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can see
she's
that.
performing.
Yeah, she's performing at Super Bowl as well.
Yeah.
And then for me, I would say so SZA. I would say Doechii.
Doja Cat,
No, Doechii.
Doechii. I'm sorry.
Oh,
yes, I
yeah.
saw
She was performing at the
Yes, I'm
Grammys,
sorry.
but her the way her concept of everything is that's amazing.
For me, I would say I'm with you on that.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
it's
with you
different.
on that.
Florida girl, Tampa.
Yes.
You know, the
Okay.
vibe is. You have to go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
You know what? I can actually see this.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
and like that's another person. She's also I think with the same level
Now
as
I'm
Kendrick.
also I'm
TDE.
feeling Janelle Monáe.
Okay, yeah.
Now she really did her thing.
Yeah, okay.
At the I was impressed. You know, when she performed and stuff,
Yep,
and
yep.
she did the Michael, you know, came out.
Right.
I was like, okay, Janelle, you
Okay.
doing your thing.
You know what though? I like Janelle. Now this is me. I love her as an artist, but I love her more as an actress.
Okay.
Okay,
Like,
all right.
when I look at her now, it's like been there, done that with the singing. Even though she,
Right.
she
She still can,
no
but-
disrespect, but I'm loving her as an actress.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she does her thing as an actress.
I have to go look and see.
Hidden Figures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. You had to refresh me.
Yeah.
But
Another entertainer.
entertaining.
Entertaining.
This has been amazing.
Yes, I like this conversation. It was
Yeah,
nice.
most
Yeah.
definitely. You know, the lab, we're doing our thing. The lab is where we personify, where we give individuals their flowers while they're here. Even those that are long gone, we're giving their family their flowers. So this
Yep.
has been amazing.
Yep. And go ahead and click that like button, subscribe
Click,
if
click.
you want to keep on following us and hear us talk about celebrities and whatnot and give them their flowers because, right, like I said, give them to them while they live.
While they're here.
Why they
Right
can smell
here.
it and say,
While they're
"Ooh,
A
it
shout out
smells
to
good."
Mary J. Blige, who's in Columbia, South Carolina this past Wednesday.
Okay. How was that?
Mario, amazing. Mary looks good. Like, amazing. And you know,
That-
Mary puts on a show.
Doom, 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 doom. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the one, the only, the queen,
Yeah, I
the
saw that.
queen.
And you know she had her boots on. So, you know. But we're the lab, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Lab
the
Podcast. And we're out. So until next time.
Yep. And watch the Super Bowl. Go Eagles.
Yep. Go Hearts.